Everyone continues talking about how AI has killed video editors, but no one has actually shown you how to do it. And I used to take hours editing myself, and there was a point that I had to delegate it to someone else just because of how long I was taking editing the videos, the short videos, the long videos, clipping in general. Not just that, when I was able to delegate it, it became extremely expensive. So today I'm gonna share with you, and you're gonna get the GitHub, the repo, the PDF completely for free on how you're gonna be able to have your own AI video editor, and that is gonna be super high quality. I'm gonna walk you through how you're gonna talk to it and how I use it the best, and how you're gonna be able to do it for your specific business, for your specific brand, for personal use cases. And this video agent is gonna help you for long form videos, so YouTube. So we're gonna edit this video, exactly the one that you're watching, and we're also gonna make some clips out of this video so you can see the use cases. I'm gonna walk you on how you're gonna use it. If you have Claude Code, if you have OpenClaw, if you have Codex, it doesn't really matter. You're gonna be able to use it anywhere. What better proof than the video that you're watching right now that has been edited with AI? My name is George Moffett. I'm the founder of Rush AI Agency. We help businesses maximize efficiency and growth with the use of AI. So let's jump right into it. If you have edited videos in the past, or if you have at some point had an agency that helps you with that, or an editor, like you will feel the pain with me of the revisions and the cost. Or even if you go with software, like it can get expensive really fast. And if you're editing it yourself, you're also gonna feel the pain that you're like, oh, I have put so much effort into this video, but I don't even know if it's that good. But you're like 3 days in, so you're like, I'll just finish this video. So that used to happen to me a lot, where I started editing projects and where I was doing things in CapCut, Final Cut, or Adobe or DaVinci that are like, yes, this is a good video, but it has also taken so much of my life for me to get this result. So if you're a business owner, if you are creating content for yourself, or if you want to add an agent to your agent army, this video is for you. If you like this video, like this video. And we're gonna walk through this PDF. This PDF is gonna be on the captions as well as the video and the link for the GitHub. All of it is absolutely free, so just go down there and download it. But in the meantime, let's start editing this video.
Well, on this computer is where most of my AI agents exist. We have also some back there and those back there. But my main agents tend to run on this computer. And the reason I am telling you this is that now that we recorded the video, the next thing is that I transferred, as you can see, the file from this camera into this computer. And from this computer, we're gonna edit it. Something that I want you to understand is that it's not complicated. We're gonna talk to it as if it was a person. Remember that on the PDF that you have, you're gonna be able to download the GitHub, and you can just copy that link, give it to your agent, and tell it, hey, I wanna use this video agent so that I can start editing my videos. And that's exactly what we're gonna do right now. And then I'll show you, because you can even customize it specifically for your brand. And what we're gonna do now is that we're gonna tell it in plain English what we need, how it's supposed to edit the video, and it's gonna use that agent that it has access to edit that video for us. And that video is the one that we just recorded and transferred into the computer. So can you please help me edit the video that I have added into the computer? Is the AI video editing. It's on your desktop, and I want for you to remove all of the silences, and I want for you to look at the transcript and make sure it makes sense. Something that I did so that I can use it as an example is that I also recorded the outro, but I want for you to look at the transcript, for you to add the captions, and for you to revise where it makes sense for us to start adding animations. Is that something that you can do? How can I support you? And you have access to all of the tools, and it's extremely important that you do it good, because people are watching and they do not believe that you can edit a video on your own. So use hyperframes, use sound effects, and you can also start adding the music so that we know what the final version is gonna look like. Please let me know if you have any questions. I have also attached some B-roll, but that B-roll, we're not gonna utilize it right now until I transfer this final part of the video, because people need to understand how we're gonna use it and also how we're gonna correct the things that are happening with the agent. So now the next thing that we're gonna do is that we're just gonna wait. The agent is gonna go and do it on its own, and I'll see you back once the agent gives me the first version. And something that I missed that I actually love, that it doesn't happen a lot, is that when you are in the terminal with Claude Code and when you're actually in the browser, you can tell it to do other things. So if I forgot something, I'm gonna tell it, can you please also upload it to the drive on 1080 so that I can revise it and based on that make the corrections that we're gonna need, and also make sure that it's ready to go. Do the best work that you can based on what we have already learned in the past videos. And right now we're just focusing on the long form, and then I'm gonna show them how you're also able to clip those videos. Take your time by creating the transcript so we can use that as a source of truth of what really matters. Okay, well, I'll be back with you as soon as the video and the 1080 version is here, and I'll show you also how you're supposed to revise this video so that we can get a finalized product. And I actually have a meeting, so I'll step away and see you back once we have the first draft of our video. Yeah, so I was able to go to my meeting, and now we're gonna look exactly at what our agent was able to do, our video editor. So we have two of them. I recorded two different hooks, so let's see what they look like. This is the first time that I'm gonna see them, so we can see what they look like. It looks pretty decent overall. It's missing a lot of the animation. Something that I see that it did is that it did trim out the spaces, so that is really useful. And now we're gonna tell it to, as you can see on the screen, it edited out. So the total video, let's ask it, what was the total video length? And something that I do like I love the way that you were able to edit this video, but there are not enough animations. Can you please look at the transcript and based on the transcript generate animations that you have with hyperframes? You know, the ones that I like. Use the videos that we have done before as an example. So something that I want for us to truly worry about is like, okay, we record it, then we give it to the computer, we tell it where the file is, we tell what we want to the agent. Something that you saw that I did is that I want for you to look at the transcript and to make sure that you cut the spaces. Then you're gonna revise that video. And then step number 4 is the one that is the biggest one and the most important, because we're gonna tell it never cut words, one graphic at a time. So like never graphics on top of each other. And this is funny because AI doesn't understand the same way that we do. So something that for you might be obvious, you have to tell the AI. And these are the ones that I tend to tell it. So one consistent brand, and you're gonna have the ability to do it with your brand color, with your fonts, and you're just gonna tell it like, here are my brand guidelines. If you don't have those, you can just tell it, this is my colors, this is my font, please create an HTML or a markdown file so that you can use it. Once you get a visual that you like, that's the one that you can use for the videos. I like black and white, it's simple, my whole setup is like that. So that is the way that I do it, but you can change the colors, you can change the fonts. And then trim mistakes, not ideas. So I tend to repeat myself. If I make a mistake, then I go again. If I make a mistake, and I do my best to do it right away so that I know where to find it and correct it. And then on the graphics, uh, making sure that I do it so that people understand the meaning of what is happening, not just for the sake of having graphics, but does this enhance the idea overall? And is it easier to understand because of the graphic? And then I ask it if it has any questions, it can come back and I approve it before the big render. Also, something I don't know if you saw that I did is that I tell it to give it to me on 1080p and to upload it to the drive. Since it's getting processed on this computer, I want to have it on the drive for it to be easy to download. Depending on the timeline that I have, sometimes I push all of these changes all at once. If not, I do it by layers. The most important one is for it to do the transcript correctly. So if you have a really long video and you want to just keep the most valuable material, that's the best one to do. The second one is going to be with the captions. I like captions and I just want to make sure that the timing on the caption is good. And uh, I go and once I really want for the video to be done, I look at the video and I make really, really big notes on the corrections and the specifics that I want. Let me see if I can find one. Okay, yeah, here it is. So for example, this one is a really, really good example that is like guaranteed that the captions match the video perfectly. Video must start on the camera on second 007. What happened is that the first 7 seconds I didn't want them, but I was saying something. It's like, how can I remove them? And then I go in extreme detail, line by line, on the things that I would do. And it might seem like a lot of work, but you would have to do the same with an editor, or you would have to do it yourself. And I've never learned yet to do animations, so I love doing it this way. And I do this when it's like my last revisions and I'm just ready to post that video. This is the route that I take. That I'm like, okay, like line by line, second by second, cut here, continue here, and you completely understand. And then you end up with a beautiful video. Like you still can do it the way that I told you. And I would say that I do the bulk of the video, like 90% of the video on with the PDF, the way that I showed you. That is like the cuts, the mistakes, the graphics, and having a consistent brand and the approval. But then after that, I go with that revision like line by line and second by second, like a last pass through, so that the video is good to be updated. You can also tell it to start identifying words that you say a lot. I say so a lot when I am trying to connect sentences. Yes, I need to improve that, but also you can remove it and you can tell the agent to remove those words from the actual video. This is an amazing example because like this is not wrong, but it's just too long on what I'm saying and I'm repeating myself. So making sure that I'm able to remove that is important so the video can flow. And that is something that is gonna make it super, super easy. As you can see now, I'm going like line by line and being extremely detailed on the changes that I want for this video. And even this last part is gonna be edited by AI. I'm gonna tell it like, if I'm not talking, just make it fast. And if I am talking, just make sure that you share that. And something that are like super quick terms that will allow you to make your videos better is lower thirds. Lower thirds is what appeared on the bottom on my name. Animations is gonna be when you are just like the overlays that we have. So that's gonna be some of the animations that we add that you're gonna see on the shorts, the diagrams, you can see animations. A-roll is the overall video, like me talking to camera, and B-roll is when I am going fast with you, like the fast forward, and B-roll is also some of the shots that I had on the side that it's not me directly talking to camera, but that add to the story. So those are the main 3 things that I would like for you to know. Sound effects, like making sure that you mention that and mention the music. And with that knowledge and by explaining to the agent what you want to be changed, and you're just gonna have an amazing it literally feels as if you had a person editing the video. Now we'll put this video so the AI can go and edit it. And one of the most amazing things is that the video continues to get better in the fact that it starts understanding your brand, how you like the cuts, what type of music you like, the sound effects, and then you're just continue to improve on it. So let me show you real quick. And all of these videos have been edited by AI. So here's an amazing example. So look at the chart, and these are the roles. And what I decided is like, okay, I'm gonna hire for the head of the departments, and the junior roles are gonna be AI. So now I'm able to pay a premium to have an amazing marketer, an amazing head of product, amazing closers. Of having 3B players, I'm able to pay a premium for the A player and then give that A player agent. So as you can see, it's super simple to just not create the long form. But I'm also from that same transcript, and that's why that transcript is so important. From that same transcript, we tell it, look at the 4 ideas, what you believe is gonna perform well in shorts, and then clip that and give it to me with the same brand guidelines. So from that video that you just had to record once, you're able to get clips for the vertical that then are gonna feed into your long form. You're able to clip things, you're able to create YouTube videos, and everything is consistent. Everything continues to get better. And you can even tell it if you have a B-roll library for it to add it, if you have different angles for it to add it. So you just talk to it as if it was a person, and it is just so amazing. You saw how I'm talking with it and the results that we have. You're gonna see that it's still working. So let me show you. So if I go to the agent over here, like you're gonna see that from what we're talking, we have 9 minutes and 40 seconds. So something is like the animations. You're able to see how they are added, the timing on them, and the captions, the lower thirds over there, and the cuts that it's doing, plus the fact that it uploaded the video instantly on its own to the drive. So there's so much that you can do and so many animations that can happen with this. So the use cases are absolutely insane. So if this is something that you want to do, as I told you, like the information is below, it's free. And that's it. It's that easy. You talk to it as if it was a person, you make the revisions, the corrections, and you need to subscribe because everything we talk about in this channel is how AI will transform your business, how it will make you more efficient, and how you get the most out of the technology that we have today. Everything that we have talked about, the PDF is going to be on the description, just as the GitHub. Everything is absolutely free. So please go down there and download it. I spend more time than I ever did on homework, so you need to go and do it. And I'm also gonna put one of the videos that is gonna be talking about AI, the latest one that has to do with workflow thinking. People think that is what is the new AI tool, but as you saw even with this video, is like what are the steps that have to happen, and then you get to a result. So instead of us thinking tools and AI, we think workflows and the steps that we need to give to the technology so that we automate tasks, we become more efficient, and we're able to go and take the world by storm.